Okay, live. Bang, 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 bang. Bang, 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 bang. Okay, good. Bang, 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 bang. Bang, bang, bang. Okay. Hopefully it's not too zip sappy. Hi guys. Am I being sexist? Hello everybody. Okay, give me a moment. A shareable link. Hi at everyone. There we go. Easy peasy. Easy peasy. Okay. Next one is music, isn't it? Right, so we're having a late start because we had a bit of a runaround before we got our dinner prepared. It was delicious, by the way. Where is it? Oh, when? Since when did this happen? Let the Fruit Wars begin by Amanda Coombs. I don't know how many of you know Amanda Coombs. Okay, let's set it up. Music, music, music. Test, 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 test. Hi, Monsoon. You don't like either Amber or Johnny? Why? Why? I expect you to have a reason. It's so quiet. There it is. Yikes. Calm down. Okay, hi Endoro. Hi Endoro. Good, 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 good. Why for what? Why for what? I should have gotten a drink. What should I drink? Okay. I should drink energy drink. Jelly's not giving me energy drink. Music's so epic, but Jelly doesn't want to give me energy drink. For Aussie man? Hold on. Am I seeing the whole thing? Yep, I am seeing the whole thing. Alright, and Doro's not making sense. Let the Fruit Wars begin. It's so quiet, hold on. How do I... Is it this? Wait, how do... You can't increase volume? So annoying. Ah, for filming Australia shy. Okay. Right, so at would have been useful? Wait, Amber is African. Says filming Australia. Yes! I don't know how you survived this long. How have you survived this long, Monsoon? Okay, maybe this?
Good day, people. I'm here to propose a fruit war. This is where people from the different favorite fruit communities, so mango, granadilla, whatever, will argue and state their case of why their fruit should be the new it fruit. Because apples have been around since forever, and apples are the it fruit. From an apple a day keeps the doctor away, to kids giving an apple to their teacher as a present. It's a bit much now. So the new fruit, whatever people decide on, whichever one gets the most votes, will also have its own slogan, its own moment to shine. It's a new decade. I think we need something fresh. Good day.
New it fruit? um. I don't know what she means. Like a fruit that we go to by default. Hayaka. I don't get it. Yellow watermelon is the best, no question. Amber, you can't argue. Says Filming Australia. I've never had a yellow watermelon. All of my watermelons have been red. Have you ever had a yellow watermelon? Oh, you did? Yellow watermelon? We're not talking about rock melon.
No, yellow watermelon. Inside is yellow. I used to have a lot when I was.
Would you have green meat?
Yellow watermelon actually really sweet.
Okay.
It's really pretty.
Okay, if you say so. Hi, Nora. Because what's the point calling you Uranus? Who cares at this point? Yellow watermelon isn't it a melon? Endura's asking. That's what I thought too, but apparently there's a thing called yellow watermelon.
No, I searched. Wait.
Now Jelly's telling me to wait now. Now she's doubting herself.
No.
Mm-hmm. Okay. So eat fruit, huh?
People, I'm here to propose a fruit war.
Right.
This is where people from the different favorite fruit communities, so mango, granadilla, whatever, will argue and state their case of why their fruit should be the new it fruit. Because apples have been around since forever, and apples are the it fruit. From an apple a day keeps the doctor away.
Yeah, it looks gross.
Kids giving an apple to their teacher as a present, it's a bit much now. So the new fruit, whatever
fruit.
people decide on, whichever one gets the most votes, will also have its own slogan, its own moment to shine. It's a new decade. I think we need something fresh. Good day, people.
Hey, Amanda has TikTok. I just realized. I just noticed. Amanda has TikTok. Guys, it's Amanda Coombs with a Y at the end. There you go. Right, so eat fruit. I don't know. I don't like fruits. But anyway, so how's everybody doing? Sorry, I got distracted at the beginning of the stream. Hi. Any significant event that happened this week? There is something that we should all care about, which is the disappearance of Wave. Wave the Knight. Where is he? Yeah, Amanda Coombs, yes. I'm tired of waiting for my new phone. Patience is virtue. Little boy? Right. Aka got pregnant, congratulations. And Endora says, didn't know a burr FX. Do you type with your face? Endora, what is this? You know, my face is so flat that if I try to type with my face, I'll just hit all keys. Self-roast! I'm too good. Okay, so where were we? What should we be doing? Reacting to my story animated. Subscribe for more.
So sad.
Mm-hmm.
Oh my word, my hair is a mess.
I love your birthmark and I think you're really cute. Want to hang out sometime? That
Could you have had like a better punchline? Like, I think you're cute. You want to hang out sometime? That's so boring. How about a... So...
Oh wow.
Yeah,
Actual edited content.
I think, what's your name?
Amanda, no! No, Amanda! I'm gonna die! Ah! Okay, no more. It hurts! That hurts! Wow! Okay. Wave got dumped by a tsunami, says Filming Australia. Enduro says, no, with my dick. It had that millimeter accuracy. We're all self-roasting tonight, huh? Yeah, Nora was saying, it's like I hear one sentence of a good story. One sentence of a story, then another in a span of 3 seconds, like my face is flat, but I'm still too good. I don't know what that's about, Nora. Isn't it nice to have time on screen so that even if I go quiet, you know that the stream isn't frozen? Right, anyways, alright. So, everybody's comfortable in VC? We're good? Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe like you would any YouTuber, okay? Ivy Talk, Enduro is saying. And also Monsoon. Yeah, Talk Ivy. Talk Ivy. Good morning. But Talk Ivy. I don't know why I'm being so annoying right now, but I can talk. It's okay. I'm here to dance monkey dance. I've recorded a video today. I was in the middle of editing, but then it took too long. And then Jelly came home. We had to go get dinner. We drove out, bought something nice for ourselves. Today is what? Dragon Festival? Red Dragon Festival? Yeah. So I don't know. I thought that's what you said. Or just Dragon? Okay, so apparently it's a thing called Dragon Festival. And Jelly wanted to get something nice. So we did. It was good. Alright, so Monsoon turns 18 next Wednesday. Aka says, fellas, are stuffed animals cringe? Depends. I think still keeping stuffed animals around on your bed would be cringe, but on shelves, I understand. If it's covered in dust, even better. Alright, so yeah, looking forward to that Monsoon. 18 soon, huh? Next Wednesday. Few more days. We'll celebrate on Monday, how about that? Jams. Right? Nora thinks her brain is actually fried. Excuse me, I wanted to focus on VC sound and have the stream muted. So I was like, heck yeah, I'll turn my phone audio down. So which one are you on? Or Discord? Aka says, so stuffed animals aren't cringe as long as your reason for owning them is at you forgot to throw it out. No, not necessarily. I think you ending up with stuffed animals and like having to keep that around for like sentimental values is fine. I think you actively seeking out to buy animals, stuffed animals, and playing with them is concerning. I think that's what I'm saying. That's it. That is all I say. Right, Filming Australia is saying, and I won't even drink or smoke or club. Why? What's stopping you? Lockdown? Victorians? Alright. Yeah, Nora is saying, then I realize I can't listen to VC. Okay, so yeah, she's dying of old age already. Just turned 18. Already dying. Already on her way to 6 feet under. And Dora is saying, doesn't sleep. Doesn't sleeping with stuffed animals mean you're still somewhat childish though at times? Never mind. Yeah, I feel like if I were to exaggerate it, I feel like that would be serial killer behavior. That would be like if a girl enters your room, they're immediately threatened. No, it's not that bad. It's not that bad. Yeah, so Monsoon is saying, doesn't sleeping with your pets seem childish? No, that's bestiality. Alright, so Aka is commenting on 6 feet under. Lol, she's already under 6 feet, imagine. Short. I hope you heard that, Nora. Alright, and Dora says that the girl will probably like the stuffed animals, unless it had a fleshlight on the other side. As if the other side wouldn't keep a vibrator inside their teddy. As if! As if. Alright, so Nora says, I realize this is perfect time for cleaning my bag, thank you, Mara. Okay. Okay. Aka says, sleeping next to animals is the cutest thing ever. And Nora is hitting on Aka, saying, Aka, you actually so funny, dude. Just turned 18. Shaking my head. Right, so Endura says depends. If we're talking very Christians and believing and following, or I don't give a fuck type person. So, are we conflating like innocence with Christianity? I don't know about that. I'm sure a lot of Pope would disagree. I don't know. I don't know about that one. I think a lot of priests would be like, should I stop? I don't know. I don't know what's okay and what's not okay on YouTube, to be honest. Right. So Endurance says, no, I mean religious people wouldn't keep a fucking vibrator. Now, are you sure about that? I don't know about that one. Yeah, maybe not, who knows? I'm not religious, I wouldn't know. Alright, so Endura's confident. Okay, if you say so. You like that. You like for that to be true. I get it. If it's a religious person, most likely yes. I know you like for that to be the case. I know. I'm sure there's like a... I was just trying to evaluate if it's a safe thing to say on stream. I'm sure there must be like a vibrating cross somewhere in some Christian's house. I'm sure. You know, less obvious the better, right? Aka's so confused, and Nora was saying, I found a 10% pharmacy discount card. Do you want a Maru? Or painkillers? Wait, someone buying me? Or are you offering it to me? And why am I being sold at pharmacy? I'm a drug. Thank you, Nora. Best compliment ever. Right. Are you offering me? Okay. Alright, so yes, Aka is saying, why are we talking about religious people's masturbation habits? How did we get here? Or camel urine. Camel urine, best drug ever, says Aka. And Dora says, man, no shit, some religious people of course will use sex toys and fuck on daily. But I mean that most like 99% people wouldn't like that shit. I mean, yeah. Cause you know they're all about that virginity and innocence and stuff, right? Like you get to do anal. Cause you know, God forbid, you go through the front door. Can we talk about something? Can we change subject now? We're good? We can move on to like I don't know. Maybe we can talk about something else. Right. So Enduro's pushing that Christian belief. Nora is control V. Not control IV, control V. The joke is that you're like, your name is like the command, which is for paste, because you're copying me most of the time. That's the joke. Haha, funny, I know. Haha. Haha, indeed. Anything interesting that happened? The Johnny Depp Amber Heard thing finished. Is everybody celebrating? Because that's one good news about, you know, last month. Throughout the entire May, it's all about... Yep, it's all about that. It was all about Amber Heard, Johnny Depp. Who won? Johnny Depp, surprisingly. Like, defamation case is something that is not easy to win. Yeah, it finished. It ended. And I've been seeing so many commentaries. Both fascinating and a waste of time. Twitter is just, you know, they continue to discuss until this day. I think one that I've seen was like a lot of people are happy for Johnny Depp winning because, you know, it did feel like a lot of evidence that came out at the time, and it was also used in the defamation case, were like, I don't know how that first court case just went through with the divorce case. Yeah, now Amber is in debt. Yeah, I think she's being like, how much was it? Was it 10 million that they were like sentencing her with? Oh, I don't remember. Yeah, I thought I had the number in my head, but now I have doubts. Yeah, but she has to give Johnny, you know, compensation. 15 million? Oh, so it's not 10 million. Okay. Huh. But she doesn't have the money. And her reputation's tarnished. So there's no way of like getting money the legitimate route, which is, you know, her profession. Oh, she needs to start OnlyFans. Oh no. How terrible. Whatever shall we do? What a pity. I feel so sad right now. Yeah, I'm obviously on Johnny's side. Yeah. But yeah, like a lot of people celebrating the outcome, and a lot of people who are still very upset that Amber has lost. Their reaction was something else as well. Yeah. Like, rather, a lot of people who supporting Amber Heard, to them is mostly about men versus women, rather than, you know, the actual judgment of it all. Objection, you say? Yep. The memes. TikTok memes. Everywhere. OnlyFans is easy for girls, says Monsoon. How do you know that? I thought of a joke, but I decided not to say it because I've been, you know, saying a lot of like pedophile stuff and to be honest, I'm also sick of myself talking about pedophiles, so I'm trying to change slowly. Yeah, so hi Peach, welcome back in. I feel like this case thingy was a distraction, huge conspiracy. Distraction from what? Is a huge theft happening? Endoro's saying Belle Delphine goes in, creates content, gets huh? Oh, sorry, it moved. It gets money and dips for like a fucking year, homie. Ah, you mean OnlyFans for girls? I'm sure if there's a niche, I think Nikocado is like up there, right? With the ranks of who's profiting the most from OnlyFans. Monsoon is saying, because I've heard girls talk about them using it and getting rich from it. Okay. Oh, so you didn't hear this from girls, you said... Yeah, I heard girls talk about them. Okay. Renora is saying, the only good thing that came out of all of this, Johnny Amber stuff, is me learning new court definitions. Objection, hearsay, and the judge says overruled. What does that mean? I still don't get it. I don't know if the judge is like letting it happen or going against it or telling people to stop or what. I still don't get it. And Dora's gonna start OnlyFans. Become trans NGP. Oh, not gonna lie. Okay. Get fake tits. You don't need fake tits. Femboys have huge market. And you're like a baby, right? Pre-pubes, right? I don't encourage. Alright, so filming Australia doesn't hate Peach anymore. Yeah, no longer our god, now it's Wedge. Wedge's turn. Wedge is now our lord and savior. The Peach is saying, I'm looking for baby daddy, anybody rich here? Well, we have an oil queen. That's as rich as we'll get with money, I think. Right, so Nora is off to study, no problem. Focus. Alright, but also, don't forget to relax. Every, I don't know, 30 minutes or so. Okay? Pump the brakes. Bye V. Aka's got jokes today. Right, Endoro is saying, Shy, pre-pews is when I first stepped a foot into your stream. Okay. Yeah. Which is no different from how it is right now, right? What changed? I don't know what you're saying. Hi, Haz. Welcome. Is it a day off today or nah? Alright, so Flake's in with another account saying, yeah, Amber Heard trial is anti-feminist propaganda. You know what though? That is an argument, isn't it? Like, now that Amber Heard has lost this court case, she single-handedly destroyed what Me Too has built. How stupid. How selfish. Now, you know, misogynists can use this as an argument for when woman is lying. Right. No, Peach, you were hated because you were overexposed. You were trending on Discord. Right, so Monsoon is saying Akka is a joke. Thank you very much for your input. Alright, so Haz, congratulations on your day off. Good job. Very happy for you. Alright. Monday I'm gonna have off as well. So I'll have 3 days off. Tomorrow I'm gonna be seeing Cookies. That'll be interesting. And his current partner, you know, wife to be. That's also something exciting. I'm very fascinated to witness what kind of person she is. And Akka is saying, every time I say something remotely Ursons as a joke, you clown on me so hard I'ma cry. So I don't know if this is directed towards Monsoon or somebody else in the conversation. Could it be me? Could be. Who knows? We don't really know. There's no ads happening, so we don't know. Right. Bloody Jube. As was saying. Flake says, Bloody Jube love bank holiday. Haz is saying, all women are liars. Alright, and Flakes is saying, current partner. Yeah. Should I have said it different way? I don't know. Yeah, so Filming Australia is saying, well, guess what? Guess what I get Friday, Saturday, Sunday, and Monday off? Sounds like an Easter holiday. All over again. What's that about? Yeah, Flakes, I don't have photos. But I'll have visions. I will be seeing her. And, oh, we gotta drive to places. I'm not quite sure what we're gonna be doing in the daytime. But I know we're gonna have to have lunch. So, Jelly will know where to go. Right? You'll know where to go for lunch? What are we having? I don't know. Yeah, I don't know. I'm on low energy, I'm full. I don't know what to say. All the blood's rushing to my gut, digesting everything, and less blood for my brain. Right, Peach is saying that sounds nice meeting the others. Yes. Imagine you being here. Imagine. Right, Filming Australia is saying I get it every weekend. Monday and Friday off? So you have 4 days off every week? What's your excuse? Right, Flakes is saying looking forward to seeing the wedding video. Right, I'm also looking forward to seeing the wedding video as well and editing it. Actually, no, I wouldn't edit much, but there's gonna be some editing involved. Yeah, depending on how many videos I'm going to take. And we have a photographer too. Maybe they might have their own video that they're gonna make. Excuse me. Right, so where were we? As he's saying, I made a shit steak. It was chewier than your mum. Is that a word? I hate that word. Alright. But yeah, shit steak. Does it look like the cake that Flakes made? But on a pan? Alright, anyways, Peach is saying, can you give a nice hard hug and hard handshake to Cookies for me? I will. Without having to touch. I will. It has not yet. Yeah, that's for Monday. Filming Australia seems to be enjoying this song. Did you want the link for it? Sakura Girl. Cringe title. Yeah, I don't think I can copy and paste it in the chat, right? Right, so Aka off. Right. So yeah, Aka is God, I can't even read. But Aka seems to be going. Okay. Bye, Aka. Bye. Right. So let's see. Flake says it looks so much like poop. Yeah, the birthday cake, right? Right, YouTube sucks for streams. Just saying, says Has. Explain. Explain. Is it buffering? Like, can you give me details? People say that, but they don't really specify why. What the fuck is that? Hold on, I noticed something. Was it two windows open? What the heck? Sorry, a problem on my end. Right, so Aka left without saying bye to Flakes. In Filming Australia saying bye Makapaka. How's it saying I can't swipe away, have to keep tabs open or can't hear. Okay. So you would do that for Twitch streams sometimes? Well, it's available for people on premium. I don't know, I feel like YouTube's better for like listening. Yeah, I don't know. I prefer YouTube more when it comes to live streams. Yeah, like buffering. I never have that problem when I'm listening to like other YouTubers live stream. Hi, Caro. G'day, mate. G'day, mate. Alright, so Peach is saying I don't have any problem at the moment. Has prefers it on Twitch because he gets the YouTube premium features for free on Twitch. They should make it available for everybody. Like right now, I think the strongest incentive for like YouTube Premium is the function itself on the app. But I think that should come with the app, right? Rather than having to pay for it. Yeah, I don't know. Alright, so Flakes is saying, has wanted to talk about that thing that was passed in Ohio. Which one? I don't know what's going on in Ohio. If anything, if I didn't know, like, if I didn't know anything about Ohio, I would have pronounced it as Ohio. That's how little I know about America. What happened? Oh yeah, they passed a bill in Ohio where they can inspect kids' genitals to make sure they're the gender that they should be playing that sports. Okay. It's transphobic and very pedo. Huh. I wonder why they have to do that. That's so weird. What the fuck? Where's the need for that? Ohio House Bill 99.
Some states are now waiting for the federal government to act. In fact, the state legislature just passed a bill that would allow school employees to carry guns with a lower amount of training hours.
That's not it. That's not it. Do we have a video for that? Ohio bill would allow teachers to have guns in school, plus more top headlines. So this was uploaded today. Okay. Controversy continues surrounding Ohio House Bill 99. Huh. I don't know why they would make it so invasive. Why not check IDs and shit? I don't get it. Right, Carlo, I'm finding this out in real time. I don't know what's going on either. Has knows more. Okay, so because they don't want trans boys playing with boys or trans girls playing with girls. But there's other ways to check, rather than going inside the pants. What is this primitive caveman bullshit? What is this? We have better systems in place now. We have better ways of doing things. What the actual fuck? What is that? Well, there's a lot of like gun topics right now, for like obvious reasons. Right. Trans. How about that? New Ohio bills and how it's impacting gender kids. That's right, transgender kids. Bill to ban gender affirming care for minors. Trans athlete at center of Ohio legislation once again. Oh no, you can't send links on YouTube chat. It has to be through Discord. Yeah. It just doesn't come through. I don't know why. Sorry for the inconvenience. Right? Flakes is saying it's because they're all pedos and they're using transphobia as some way of legalizing fiddling. That means the politicians are the pedos, no? If the bill passed? Like, politicians made it happen, right? Those are the people that are running the state, right? Specifically that state? Yeah, Discord. Sorry, that caught my eye. Yeah. Like, there's IDs and stuff. I don't understand. What is this primitive bullshit? Oh, advertisement. Yeah, Ohio GOP passes bill aiming to root out suspected transgender female athletes through genital inspection. What kind of inspection is it? Is something that I also wonder too, because is it like take off your pants kind of thing, or like touching kind of thing? Because I think one's more worse than the other, although both is really, really bad. Verification process. Checking the genitals of those accused of being trans. If I was a pedo, I would accuse every single child. What? So this just happened? What's the date on this?
There are a lot of folks in the LGBTQ community who are sitting there asking themselves, what did I do to them? Because they keep coming after me. But the answer is nothing, just existing.
Maria Bruno with Equality Ohio says fewer than 20 transgender girls have played high school girls sports in the past decade. But John Stover with Ohio Value Voters says if he had a daughter, he would want her to have a fair shot.
Do I think it would be appropriate to have a transgender 7'1" male that was competing against her? It would certainly be inappropriate.
A guy wakes up and decides tomorrow he's going to be on the girls' team. That's not a thing that can happen.
The Ohio High School Athletic Association already has rules in place regarding transgender athletes. If a trans girl wants to play on a girls' team, she must have either 1 or more years of going through hormone treatment, or she must demonstrate no physical or physiological advantages. The proposed rules would prohibit any trans girl from competing with cisgender girls. It also has a verification requirement if somebody is accused of being trans. The bill says if someone is suspected to be trans, she must go through evaluations of her external and internal genitalia, testosterone levels, and genetic makeup.
If you get in front of a potential issue, that's always better than waiting until there is a major problem that you need to deal with.
Last summer, the House passed this through, but Governor DeWine said these decisions need to be made by athletic associations, not the government.
We aren't trying to hurt anybody. We're just trying to feel safe and like ourselves.
The governor's team says he's been busy, so he hasn't had the opportunity to evaluate the bill or possibly change his mind about his earlier statement. At the State House, Morgan Trout, News 5.
All right, Morgan, thanks for that. So every state that has passed
My mind is full of fuck. I don't understand. You know, there are people involved in the system where you decide laws that you apply on citizens. There's people involved, by the way, not just one person. Right. So this part's an interview. Like, you went through so many people. Oh, to be honest, I'm reading this so fast to the point where nothing's going in my head anymore. Okay. There's a little bit more of the video, 41 seconds more, but let me look over. Yeah, so Karo's upset, obviously. Right. So, I don't understand the genitals part. I mean, if it's gender dysphoria, if they've already corrected themselves and qualified to, I guess, participate in the sports that they are, I guess, gendered for, right? What's I don't understand. I don't understand why you have to go checking genitals and shit. You gotta remember it's high school sports. Oh man, it's a teen as well that you're checking. It's hard to digest this in my head right now.
Pass this legislation has actually been blocked by courts, but lawmakers brought up the economic impact this bill would have on Ohio.
You're talking anywhere from $300 million to $400 million that will happen instantaneously. The NCAA has not said they'll think about it. They've already committed to doing it. So even if you believe in this piece of legislation, think about the economic impact that will happen.
Solon Representative Phil Robinson speaking there on the House floor. He said that several athletic conferences have already said they will pull out their conferences and events here in Ohio. He adds that even if the other lawmakers believe in the bill, they should think about the economic impact.
A better land.
Hold on, shut up. Yeah, it's a dinosaur thinking, to be honest. Like, conflating genitals with gender, huh? I was gonna talk about this, but I wanted to, like, add nuance to the things that I was willing to say. I did promise that I was gonna talk about my transphobic take on LGBT. It scrapes on this, so I don't know how relevant it's going to be, but this is too far. It went through people. This bill went through so many people to be passed. Welcome back, Aka. Hi. Just to catch you up on what's going on, the headline here says Ohio GOP passes bill aiming to root out suspected transgender female athletes through genital inspections. Right. So the target is obviously boys transitioning to girls, right? The issue that they have with this is kids who's got penis playing with kids that has vaginas, right? What do you guys think? let's go there first. So yeah, how's this saying? I feel it comes down to the media saying trans girls in sports are dominating everywhere, when really it's only a handful of athletes that are. It's not a massive issue around America. It's only a few cases. Like I was saying, imagine simply giving all us citizens passports instead. Ako says, one, USA is way too serious about high school sports. That's so stupid. Why anyone care? I think it leads to like career afterwards, right? If they're professional sports, or if they're wanting to be a professional sports player. Because there's a lot of scouting that happens, right? Yeah, Ako says, two, just give the kids passport and use whatever it says on that. Yeah, because it is a legal document. I just don't know why being invasive is so necessary, but you can't really think of any other reason but to check out what's underneath. What a prehistoric thinking. I can already imagine the people that passed the bill and what they look like. Probably have no hair. Oh boy. Right. As I was saying, the issue is the testosterone in trans women, but they take hormone blockers for that reason. Yeah, and I think if you start from teen, the effect of testosterone is not as big as like adult male athletes transitioning to female. From what I've heard in arguments about like trans women participating in women's sports. Right, and Dora says, no, I haven't. And Nako says, man, I kind of love the American Midwest, but this shit is kind of annoying. Kara says they have nothing to say. If a trans man wants to do sports, but freaks out when trans woman wants to. Says, like there are trans girls who take hormone blockers for years, but haven't had genital, reassignment surgery. Yeah, I think, basing genders on genitals is silly, especially nowadays. Yeah, like I was saying, kind of weird how Ohio went kind of pedo. How's it saying? So checking their parts ain't proven nothing. Very pedo, right? And Peach is saying, let's just look back. And when the man said about his daughter playing with a 7-foot man, for fuck's sake, excessive much. Hi, Betty. Oh. Betty actually stayed awake to watch the verdict. A verdict for Amber Johnny court case, right? Welcome! Aka is saying with trans women, there are fears that they're physically advantaged. I think that might be true for adults who already went through puberty. Yeah, Haz, congratulations, you started a topic. Happy for you. And Flakes is still playing Animal Crossing, same as me. I started to rearrange everything inside the house. Just sorting it out and tidying up and setting up my bathhouse, my dining room, my toilet, basement, bedroom. Anyways. Right, Hako is saying, has always do the starting the weird topics. I didn't know this. I didn't know this was a thing. I understand the concern, especially for an issue that you barely understand, right? If I'm putting myself in their shoes. I'm trying really hard. This foreign idea of transgender and how it's being normalized around you and you not knowing why like you don't have the capacity to understand why that would be a thing that a lot of people accepts. How do you convince someone like that, I wonder? Right, and this is a topic all about how a state in America decided to pass a bill that lets, I guess, supervision, guardians, check out the genitals, genitals of teens that are participating, just in case they're trans. Yeah. So Betty seems to know a bit. Yeah, Peach, are you gonna be okay? Okay. Yeah, that caught my eye when you said little bro is awake. Yeah. Yeah, just be careful out there. As it's saying, one of the most sensationalized cases. Stop moving. Yeah, one of the most sensationalized cases was trans women in UFC that didn't disclose that they transitioned only a few years prior. But who noticed, right? That's the thing. Like, if nobody noticed, then at that point they should be counted in as one of them. Like, it doesn't matter anymore. Yeah. It was a personal medical issue that she didn't need to disclose, absolutely. Yeah, Kara says the thing is, when they start with hormone blockers early in their teens, there is no real advantage as yeah, exactly, because yeah, all human beings come from the same blueprint, but with like a little bit of like gene difference, right? Not necessarily just XX and XY, but of course there's gonna be like more combination than that. But yeah, if you haven't gone through puberty to its entirety, I think the effect of the hormones is going to be very small if you start transition early. But I can't say the same for the adults. How's it saying? But people like Joe Rogan goes on his podcast and makes millions of people have his transphobic opinions on it. To be honest, I don't think Joe Rogan has that take. I think he's upset when he sees like grown men transitioning to women participating in like women's fights. I think that's the issue that he has, right? But I think that comes from a place of like the old school man shouldn't hit women kind of thinking. He's transphobic, but not in the way that you think. I think yeah. Maybe he believes my interpretation is Joe Rogan, to me, I think he believes that these trans women are women inside their head, but the body's still a man. I think that's why he's upset. Yeah, Flakes is saying, I do think it comes down to a cultural issue of placing too much importance on high school sports, where it should be harmless, fun, not future deciding contract building yuckies. Yeah. But he's saying it sucks because trans women can't compete with men because their hormone blockers put them at a huge disadvantage, but equally having gone through puberty with high testosterone puts them at an advantage against women athletes. It's between a rock and a hard place. So sad. Can we not have their own category, like trans category? Is that not a thing? Is that a bad idea? Like, I've seen that argument before. Enduro's saying, I think it's okay as long as it's not forced or the person had genuine. I mean, who's willing to show their genitals? As a teen, who's willing to show them to adults that you barely know? Yeah, genuine gender dysphoria, but honestly, this is putting trans shit on the spotlight, so some people are going to be like, wow, my friend's trans, it's cool. Let me be one, says Enduro. That's another stuff that I've seen online. I'll comment on it later. I'm falling way too far behind. Hold on. I know a lot of people have a lot of things to say. Yeah, Filming Australia is saying, I found out that the PS4 remote remote play works on my phone. Congratulations, Akko's saying. And in professional sports, I don't give a fuck anyways because I don't watch sports. Same. Especially not women's sports. I disagree. Have you seen all the pole jumping videos? Akka, I feel like you would appreciate. Maybe you want to check that out. Yeah. So how's it saying? So where's the line then? If you can't compete in high school and you can't compete as an adult, where does it start? And where does it start? Are we only gonna allow trans women in sports that started transitioning when they were kids? Let's iron this out, shall we? Sorry, I know I haven't caught up to the chat yet. I'm gonna do my best after, but yeah, I wanna iron this out first because I feel like what is saying has a very strong point to make, right? So, at what point is a transgender child or teen qualified to participate in sports if this is the standard that they're trying to set with the hormone levels and like the amount of time and stuff? What can we compare this to? Where you're restricted or participating in something because of a like physical or mental condition? I feel like there was something. But Akka, do check out the pole jumping. Women pole jumping. Right, and they were saying, wouldn't making a different category cost money? But there will be support. There will be audience. Yeah, I think there's gonna be a lot of support, especially like since like for example, gay pride, right? Now it started off small and now it's like a huge like international event. I think once we set a category for like trans as well, that's gonna get a huge audience too. Sorry, I'm struggling to scroll the chat up. I got quiet because I'm so focused on clicking on this little fucking tab, and it's not cooperating with me. okay, I caught it. Okay, so Haz is saying, I think we should have only one category for most sports. No women NBA and men NBA. Only the NBA. Then men will win. Isn't that what that means? Alright, no. Sorry. Fuck. Stop! Stop moving! Okay. Haz is saying, I think that if women are good enough, they should be allowed in the league with men. And Kara says, yeah, have to show the part you are most insecure about to a grown-up so that you can keep doing the sports that you love. Terrible. Flake says a different category causes still more divide, where lots of trans people want to be seen as just normal people. Why segregate? I think we can say the same thing for like paraplegic people, no? That's a different division, right? Just like how you wouldn't like let kids compete with adults. We always set like different kind of categories for different types of people, don't we? As it's saying, have things like the G League and basketball where the lower tier players play will be filled with women. So it's still men versus women. Oh, no, not men versus women. Like men and women sports, isn't it? Right, so Aka's commenting on something about back of the bus. And Dora's saying, bro, back of the bus is ass. If you're an ass man, you wouldn't complain. Betty's saying, Yeah, the men should win. It's unfair. Man would win. It's unfair. Yeah, Peach is saying, the fuck, how many tabs opened? 1 for me. Alright, yes, Enduro is saying, motherfuckers played emo rap and on my field trip. Okay. So back of the bus has triggered a lot of emotion out of Enduro here. 14-year-old Olympian enters the chat. Quite possible, you know, if a teen is all beefed up, might be able to compete properly with like a lot of adults who are already, you know, bags of bones compared to a teen. I don't know. Some teens are buff, man. Yeah, a trans woman who went through male puberty have an advantage. Even saying you need to start hormone blockers by age X sounds transphobic. So, says Aka, what the fuck do we do? I don't know if that's transphobic. I don't know. If you start early, I think you should be considered as, you know, the gender that you're trying to assign yourself to. In it. Okay. This is so hard. That's what Jelly said. As it's saying, that's a physical disadvantage though. With the Special Olympics where women and men are such a smaller difference. In most sports, of course. I think in boxing and fighting sports, it's more sticky. If you think about it, you know, men and women have limbs, right? The only difference in between is the fact that hormones help with like muscle structure or something, like bone density and shit. Like that's what testosterone affects. So that's why like a lot of women will barely be able to like compete with men. Sorry, male, female. Sorry. Correction. Sorry, we're talking in sex here. Right. Yeah. So yeah, we segregate all the time with like, you know, depending on the body structure and, you know, condition. Yeah, Peach is saying it makes no sense. The law is evil and stupid. Just let the trans people play. I don't know why it has to be so serious with teen sports. Is something I also don't understand either. But I don't know. Like I'm not too invested in this activity, I guess. Sports. We should all play esports. That way there are no like gender issues. Let's all play Rocket League. How about that? Yeah. I'm with Enduro actually. Ban sports. Fuck moving muscles. And fuck moving muscles. As long as it's human. Right. Ako is saying also stronger skeleton, larger lung capacity, etc. Has it saying, I think we shouldn't separate the women and men in most sports. This is towards Aka, by the way. Because some people are worse at sports and some are better. Karo is saying, I wish it wasn't a big deal, that they could keep it private and compete in what they want. I guess I'm wishing for too much. Yeah, that is a utopia though. I feel like just because you want to be something, it doesn't make you that if you don't put enough effort in, I think. I think that's what sports is all about, isn't it? Like shooting high. Not that I know anything about playing sports. I barely move my body at work. Hans is saying, we give women their own league. Why? To make them feel better about themselves, to hold the championship trophy. You know what though? Women's soccer is so much better than men's. like you see all the faking injuries and shit. Like a player scrapes by another player and then like the player's leg is broken. Whereas with women playing soccer, like they're bleeding and shit, but they just keep playing. Yeah, sometimes I feel like the money's like misplaced when it comes to sports. Like, we should look at the entertainment factor. Yeah, there's nothing interesting about like men's soccer for me. Like, I really don't care about World Cup anymore. Not as much as I used to when I was like 10 or something. I got so bored so quickly. But let's see. Yeah, Flakes is saying women have a known ability to multitask, so we have to separate the leagues by gender. It's unfair on the men. Sounds like a cope. Alright. Yeah, so Endo is saying fuck being healthy. No, I can't support that, I'm sorry. Yeah, you'll die early. You don't want to die early. What a waste of time. Yeah, so Betty's saying, why does having their own category make them any less valid? A heavyweight and a lightweight doesn't fight each other because it is unfair. It doesn't make either of them any less valid as fighters. Right? And Flakes is saying, I agree with Haz, who would have thought? And Betty's saying, hard agree. Football is so shit now, everyone just rolls around on the floor. You mean soccer, Betty? You want to fix your sentence? You're talking about soccer, right? Okay, so Haz is saying to Betty, we have heavyweight women and heavyweight men categories. If they are the same weight, then we should have them together. I don't know, like, would you let a mongoose and a chicken fight? You know what I mean? I'm not saying, one is this and the other is that, but yeah, like, thinking of the genetic structure of a body depending on what kind of like hormones that you're exposed in, I think it's gonna be a little different when they go against each other. I'm sure. What's a good comparison? I'm trying to pick like a mid-level men. Okay, so I'm sure. If PewDiePie went against Serena Williams, PewDiePie would still win. That is the money that I'm going to bet on PewDiePie. A gamer against a professional tennis player with like muscle for thighs. The thickest of the thick. The fittest of the fit. Serena Williams. Wife of the founder of Reddit or something? I think it was Reddit. Yeah, so Karo is saying, but Betty, are they still part of the men's league or the women's league, lightweight or not? It's different. Oh, sorry, Betty was also saying, that's why I like rugby. They spur blood and get a huge bandage on their open wounds and then trot back on the pitch. Yeah. Like, I recommend women's soccer. I think that's something also is deserving of an audience. Yeah, that particular sport. As is saying, we separate weights in boxing and fighting because it's more entertaining. Monsoon is saying, does Jesus and God exist? If you believe they are. How about that? Alright, so Haz is saying, watching 300-pound... Is it pound? LB is pound, right? Yeah, guy beat the shit out of a 150-pound guy isn't entertaining. You sure? I don't know. I'd like to see some mid-air combos. What was the recent fight with the Creator Clash? Fuck. Like, Dad versus Matt something from Super Mega. Right? That fight was brutal. Dad's like such a beefcake and the other guy's like so skinny. Yeah. I thought that was pretty entertaining. Like the round ended in seconds. It was so entertaining for me. I don't know. I love to see it, but it's not fair. And it was obviously not fair. Yeah, only 3 countries in the entire world says soccer. They are wrong. You're in a country where they call it soccer. Correct yourself. Correct yourself, Betty. You're in their territory now. Right, have you seen Serena Williams' muscles? She would destroy him. But PewDiePie's been working out. I don't know. I feel like he could overcome. Yeah. So Karo is saying a trans league might sound right to us, but not to the people who are placed in it. I'm sure Paralympians would feel the same way about not being able to participate in Olympics. I don't know. Like, I don't know what kind of disadvantage, physically speaking, would a Down syndrome person would have. Maybe like a heart problem? I don't know. There must be like a organ disadvantage, right? If they're not participating in, like, Olympics. And it's not that I'm trying to compare, like, being trans with, like, mental illness. Although, it derives from mental illness, does it not? Gender dysphoria? The reason why we're taking this whole trans thing seriously is because we believe that mental illness is a fact. And gender dysphoria is a fact. Like, it happens. And there's the only treatment that is given so far is gender affirming procedure. What do you call them? That, isn't it? Serena said herself she would lose to a mid-tier men player, Betty. Tennis is another difficult one because it's all about shoulder and arm strength, which men have an advantage in. Sprinting is more fair. Betty's saying, yeah, but she wouldn't lose to Pewds. No way. We'll see. We'll see if we can make that fight happen. Alright, Haz is saying the world record for women's sprinting and men's isn't super far apart, so put them together. Comparing the Special Olympics League to Trans People League seems like a stretch. I think calling it a mental illness is silly. What is it then? That's why they usually see the word dysphoria as a slur. I want you to elaborate. When did this happen? Since when is dysphoria a slur? Because I don't think it's an illness. Is that the best you got? Can you go a little deeper than that? I want to know more. Yeah, Betty's saying, what was the film where the guy pretended to be disabled for the... isn't that the guy from Jackass? Johnny Knoxville? Like, he was in that movie, right? Saying that implies that it can be cured. I'm typing cock. Alright, so... yeah, we got Guru joining. Hi. Sorry for the late hello. Nice to see you back. Hi. Right. But can it not? Why can't we cure dysphoria? Dora's confused as well. Typing cock. Haz is a typing cock now. Yeah, Guru's still alive, obviously. Yeah, I know Johnny Knoxville was in that movie. I just don't remember the title of the movie. Why is it only men in Formula One? The movie Harvey Reloaded had Lindsay Lohan, right? That's a car race, isn't it? That's not Formula One though. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know why. Dysphoria is a mental thing, but why can't we cure it? I don't want to compare it to sexuality because it's completely diff. That's another thing. Hello. Yeah, that was my transphobic take. I was gonna say, since when did LGBT become anything other than sexuality? Like, I don't know when that happened. Like, I looked up the definition for LGBT, because now we have like Q, A, plus, right? Whatever the plus is. I don't really know what the pluses are. I haven't got that far into research. But I looked up the definition, and it says lesbian, gay, bisexual, transgender. When did gender come into this? I was so surprised. I thought it was transsexual. I thought it was all about sex. I thought T was always about transsexual. That's so weird. That's so confusing. Oh, it's called The Ringer, is it? I remember Johnny Knoxville being in it. I bet it didn't age well. Well, I mean, there's other what, White Chicks? White Chicks is something else, isn't it? Yeah, with like, oh no, it didn't really touch on trans. There was another one that touched Morbius guy. That guy acted as a trans woman and then he got an award for it, right? Although I have no problem with like actors acting as, you know, a character. If a guy did it well, then a guy did it well, in my opinion. Like that's literally the job, isn't it? Yeah, Taka says men's peak reaction time is way higher than women's. Peak reaction time? So reflex, huh? Right, do you cure any mental illness? Well, not anxiety and depression, maybe. Actually, yeah, Flakes, you have a point. Yeah. You can't really cure mental illness, you can only learn how to cope with it, right? Can we cope with dysphoria? By transitioning? Oh, sorry, Guru was saying LGBT includes T, which is trans. It was never just trans, it was transsexual. When did the change happen? In the US, the rights of the LGBT community was fought for largely by the trans community. Transsexual. No? Trans should be illegal. Hot take from Monsoon as usual. Right, so Aka is saying, but the reaction time thing is 100% true. You can see it in gaming as well. Most pro esports players are men. Oh, is it not gendered? Oh, that's good. See? Esports fair. Esports fair. Right, Guru is saying it's always been transgender. No? Not when I was aware. Was it? I mean, I don't mind being gaslit. I don't really care because it doesn't really affect me whether or not if it's like transsexual or transgender. Yeah, if Flakes is saying, I don't think that's why there's no female F1 races. Oh, you're talking to Akka? Okay. And Hans is saying, to me, saying it's dysphoria or mental illness is an excuse for something we don't understand very well. Yeah, Akka says it's transgender rather than transsexual because recently we made a distinction between sex and gender. When? Akka says some trans people don't agree with distinction between sex and gender and consider it transphobic. But I don't see why that matters. Maybe I'm not understanding something? Yeah, Haz is saying there's not a lot of a long time tested research on trans people because we haven't had the time. Saying dysphoria is making it seem like there's something wrong with them, Maru. That's why it's a slur or something. You shouldn't say it to them at least. What are we doing? Are we gonna eventually reach a point where we can't say gay anymore? Because it's offensive to gay people? No, that's a bad comparison. Yeah, Aka is saying, I don't think a trans can be realistically... Trans can realistically be considered a mental illness because it's literally a difference in brain structure. There are male typical and female typical brains. Trans people tend to have a brain structure way more similar to the opposite sex. Yes. So it's more the ballpark of ADHD and autism rather than depression, which would be an illness, right? All of the whole world of the entire fluffing internet calls it transgender, Maru. It's a non-issue you're creating. We're literally destroying language, aren't we? When we accept it as a fact. And they were saying, don't sometimes people need help / therapy for them to cope with some mental illness, and they might not be comfortable talking about it? Isn't for X having gender dysphoria and turning trans coping? But we cope all the time, right? With mental illness. This reminds me of Blair White. I agree with Blair White, says Guru. Aka says transsexual isn't offensive. It's just inaccurate. You're not changing your biological sex, your chromosomes. Haz says, I feel like they called it transsexual because they thought people were transitioning to be with the other sex. I can see that. Also, that's why it's a correction to call it transgender. So why is the T there? So it should be LGB. Am I being dumb? Well, explain it to me in a way that I understand then. Oh, did you get blocked? I have no idea. If you get blocked and you really want to send it my way, you're welcome to send it through Discord. Oh, goodness. I'm getting thirsty. Alright, but he says, can we all just agree that LGBTQ plus community is toxic? No, I think the loudest majority is toxic and hateful. I think people who are actually using that label to profit, I think those are the people that are very concerning, in my opinion. Trans people destroyed language. Get them. No, but okay. So I really wanted to do a proper research on this because I to be honest, I only have questions and I don't really have answers. Right? But God forbid you ask questions. Yep. I'm a conservative now. Yeah. But it's true that I don't understand. And did your comment get blocked? I'm sorry. Yeah, I don't know how to disable filtration. Yeah, I don't think I'm given a choice. I'm on Millie Bobby Brown's side when you see the LGBT floor. Yeah. Yeah, especially when she got grilled for a post that she never made on Snapchat, right? And then she quit Twitter. Good choice in my opinion. Yeah, abandon ship when stuff don't make sense. Yeah. Yes, I see you, Haz. I see you. do we not conflate sex when we say he or she? When and why did we stop doing that? To be honest, I don't really care. If I was considering this whole like transgender thing as like an LGBT, which I am a part of, I think I would put myself in a non-binary, because to be honest, I don't really care if I get called he or she. I'm not getting frustrated with you for asking questions. I'm frustrated with you because you're saying you're right and not learning the other side of it and saying it's destroying speech to not say dysphoria. No. How did you get there? Oh no. Oh, this is what happens in debates. We stopped pretty recently to be more inclusive. I'd say around 2016. See, this thing was a thing that was being discussed on Tumblr, and I've seen it for so long. Right? The topic of like gender. I don't think this debate is needed by this group of people, considering trans people are gonna keep existing the way they do, and the issue at hand was risking all kids anyway. And the issue at hand was risking all kids anyway. We're still talking about this? Oh, no. No, I think we're discussing... Huh? I always get sister. Yeah. Yeah, I don't really care to be called a man or woman. And I think at times I am very comfortable, like, wearing particular clothes. Not that I actively wear them. Like, I don't really care. Oh, what you mean? How did I get there? Okay. So let's dissect what you just said. I'm not getting frustrated with you for asking questions, right? But you're seeing something with the things that I said, and maybe it's the way I communicated it. It could be me. It might be my fault. Okay? All right, you're frustrated with me saying, I'm right? Never have I ever had that kind of confidence to say that I'm right. Never! I never say that I'm right. I always end sentences in question marks, except for when I'm making statements. Right? Not learning the other side of it. I don't know how you got there. I don't understand non-binary. Wouldn't it make more sense to be gender fluid? But that means you have to specifically be on the binary, right? I think non-binary is like existing outside of, as in like you're not really identifying with a man or woman. You're literally Zer, aren't you? If you're non-binary, right? So yeah. I said it's destroying language. Yes, when we stop conflating sex with like gender assigned words. Are we not? Identify as whole. Yeah. And somewhere on the islands, I think there was like a third gender. Wasn't there? Like a gender that is not a man or a woman, but more or less its own thing. Gender fluid means switching between different genders. Non-binary means beings, sorry. Non-binary beings not having a gender within the mainstream binary genders. Yeah. Mainstream binary genders. Why are they mainstream, Haz is asking? Man, woman, right? Like as a society, that's like the only two genders that mattered until recently, no? I'm happy talking about this. I really wanted to discuss this with someone. Because I barely understand this. I don't know what the T is doing on LGBT. I mean, shouldn't it be man, woman, or both? But what if you want to be a deer? There's a streamer called Doe who identify as a deer. They're non-binary, right? Like, sorry, they actually exist. Yeah. And they literally look like a deer. Makeup wise. That goes into transhumanism. And there's like neo-genders, right? Or xenogenders? What are they called? Yeah. Yeah, Peach is saying you're right. They have the right of both man and woman. Yeah. And I feel like it's only the first world that is so concerned about having like male and female toilets. I think it usually comes as an individual toilet for like each areas in poor countries. Or sometimes you don't even use the toilet. Yeah, which is very sad. Yeah. Something that's not worthy of a laugh, which I laughed because it made me nervous. Because making comments like that means I'm stating something as a fact rather than an opinion. Makes me nervous. And you're right. Because most people identify as female or male, says Guru. And Duro says, how the fuck does gender fluid work? Yeah, like today you feel like a man. Today, if you feel like a woman, or maybe at this time you feel like a man, and then by the evening, you know, you want to dress up and be a woman. Excuse me. Right, a patriarchal society, it was just another type of man. All right, am I keeping up? Oh, was that towards Has? The Peach is saying, I thought that would count as a plus. Oh, gender fluid? Yeah, how's it saying? But making a third gender seems a bit try-hard, no? Why would it be a try-hard? I want to understand this. Trans species. Guru is correcting himself. They're not transhuman. Right. Enduro is saying, guys, remember 2016 when transgender weren't popular or that controversial? Good times. I think we're living in a moment when the pendulum has reached a full swing. We have reached that side, I think. Neopronouns are just pronouns for people that are that wants to feel special. Those Moga people. Mogai people? Is that an L or an I? Probably an I, right? Yeah, I don't understand. I just don't understand not having a gender. Because some people say they are none. Yeah, that's non-binary, isn't it? Yeah, to be honest, I feel like non-binary is like a space to include people who wants to be trans but are not actually trans. That's how I see it. Like, I don't understand this non-binary part of transgender. But he's saying young men in Edo, Japan were seen as an object of sexual desire. Look at you censoring yourself. Alright, both men and women. For both men and women. If an older man offered himself, a young man should accept in honor. Young man shouldn't enjoy it. Yeah. Wakashi or something, wasn't it? I forgot the name of it. Yeah. Yeah, Betty, just like when we were in you now. Reminds you of the you nowadays, huh? Yeah, so Enduro is saying, dating with a gender fluid person. What do you say? What do you say? I have a boyfriend or I have a girlfriend? I have a partner. You know what though? That's how I refer to Jelly all the time. When I'm talking about Jelly in front of people, I always call her a partner, because I want to watch them get nervous. I just want to see them get nervous. Am I a gay guy or straight? I love the reaction that I get. Alright, so yes, Haz is saying, by try hard I mean attention grabby, no? Third gender. Well, non-binary literally means no gender, so it's still two genders, right? And you just exist outside of it? That's what non-binary means? Yeah, Guru is saying depends person to person on a comment I made or somebody else made, probably. Iberi's saying, it was about the third gender in Edo, Japan. Why did you censor gender? Yeah, okay. But, Haz is saying, like in a society where gender doesn't matter, would anyone be trans? Yeah, I think not. That's why I don't understand. And hi, Amanda! Hi, Amanda. I was just checking out your video at the beginning of the stream earlier. Yeah, something about it fruit. We're looking for an it fruit. Can you explain that again? Right, yeah, so Monsoon is saying, yeah, you now was the days. Yep, and let's keep it on those days. Haz is saying, I started something I shouldn't have. Oh no, I think we can expand on this, no? Like, to be honest, it doesn't really affect me. Maybe that's why I don't understand. I think my concern isn't there. Yes, what? What? What are you whining about? What? Sit here then. Sit here. Sit. Yay! Good job. I'm talking about serious topics. Sit. Okay. Right. Where were we? Don't at me, Billy. Right. Yeah, Wakashu, the third gender. Right, Mamanda, where have you been? Long time no see, says Peach. Yeah, in 2010, I think that would be when I was the most aware of like LGBT, when it was just sex, like when it wasn't as complicated as it is now, in our way of understanding LGBT. Like, I understand it to be about sex. Man wants to have sex with another man, woman wants to have sex with another woman, and there are people that is attracted to both man and woman. This is like LA people language, says Guru. Who? Did I say something or did somebody else say something? Amanda says, was bored but basically something should replace apples as the it fruit. Okay. Okay, I'll if I think of something good, I'll let you know. It fruit. I'll go onto your server and let you know. It fruit. Best fruit is kiwi. Changed my mind. And Aka says, Betty Bush, you wrote W Aka. No, Wakashu. Wakashu. Right. But see, transgender is, we're not conflating sex on that anymore, right? Why are we putting it next to LGB is the curiosity that I had for a while. And I know it's transphobic. I know it's transphobic, right? But I think when it comes to gender, what are we doing there? What us, lesbian, gay, bi folks doing on this topic? is the confusion. And can we maybe remove ourselves from the conversation? Is that a thing that we can do? Because I'm the B of LGBT. And to be honest, even I barely understand the T side. I think that's how we conflate sex with gender. Isn't it? LGBT talk and getting into specific is very... Is it? Oh, that's what you mean? We conflate sex because it's LGBT, isn't it? And then we add the Q and the A, and A I kind of get, because to be honest, I think it should be LGBA. Does anybody identify as pansexual anymore? I always thought pansexual is like the same thing with bi, but with more selectiveness. Alright, hold on. Yeah, let me catch up. Biddy's saying at least be accurate in obscurity. Filming Australia saying LGBT is wrong according to the Bible. The T stands for trans. I'm going to bed. Good night, Monson. Good night. Yeah, I'll finish up in about 15 minutes too. I don't want to, extend further than 2 hours. So, yeah, how's this saying? Fleck just outburst and said you're basically a straight man, for fuck's sakes. Make me wonder what she thinks about me. Kiwi's such an out choice. Out there choice, says Amanda. And says, I do. I do was for what? What was that? What was that about? Okay, so, hold on. Where was I? Right, so Flakes is making a statement saying Haz is basically a straight man. You know, that would make me a straight man too, right? Haz, how would you explain your attraction to, like, male body? And how different would it be for, like, female body? Betty, you can participate in this too, right? You identify as being pan? But that makes you bi, right? How do you separate the two? Amanda's curious. I've always been thinking about that, in particular, while I'm working, you know. I'm attracted to male physique. I'm attracted to abs. I'm attracted to athletes' bodies. Dancers' bodies. That kind of, like, I guess, like, physical appearance. But I don't think I've ever considered personality. I think that men are hot and women are hot. In what way? Like, what do you look for? Because are you just considering that they are hot because you're attached to them? Or are you, like, physically attracted? Because there's some men who are bisexual that has sex with a lot of women, but is also attracted to, like, men, and they only, like, blow each other. Like, no ass play. You're more attracted to the person, not the body. So, yeah. You're judging based on attraction of the person. Like, you find out that you like them the more you spend time with them, and then boner. I'm assuming. Yeah. If a guy's personality is hot, then I'd go for him. Same for women. But what is a hot personality? What's that? Are we talking about pecs and tits, or are we talking about, like, heart to heart? Aka likes juicy dick. And Amanda says, oh no, this please don't go. Such an interesting topic. Yeah, Guru is saying hot personality. Yeah, what does that mean? Oh, sorry, Aka doesn't like juicy dick. Aka likes fat juicy dick. Sorry, correction, fat juicy dick. Okay, Betty's saying Pan is attracted to any, even non-binary people, etc. But we're talking male and female, are we not? Kaz is saying, no, like a person is attractive and the body is a plus. What are you looking for? Okay. Yeah, Amanda is calling me shallow, right? Yeah, I think I'm shallow when it comes to men. But when it comes to women... What? Sit! Sit! There! Sit! Go! Sit! Oh, yeah, too far. Stay there. Yeah, I think when it comes to women, it's definitely the attraction. Yeah, and sex, no problem. Yeah, when I'm like completely in love with the person, like, you know, I am with Jelly. Poing! Doink is what happens. Yeah. Yeah. Gopher comes up saying, hello! Are we ready to end the stream? Isn't looks what sparks interest? Personality, long stay. I think you say that when you have no like base understanding of what kind of personality you're looking for, because I think throughout the years of like living your life, I think you'll eventually find that there's type of people that you like and type of people that you don't like. And with the type of people that you like, when you I guess when you on top of that place your trust in that same person that you like, I think that's when love starts to develop. Yeah, Cloud charges your Galaxy Nova. Ah, good one. Good one. You're carrying home the trophy today. Alright. How's it saying? I don't know what Betty's on about, but if she's calling me bi, not pan, then I feel attacked and want her cancelled. And Betty says, I'm not into looks. I was replying to Maru has. Yeah. Yeah. Betty, you're cancelled now. Right, so anyways, yeah, so Akka is saying I'm very much into pretty people. Sorry, you're all weird. Right, and Az is saying, okay, Betty, not cancelled. Betty says, he said, we are talking about male and female, that's bi. Yeah. Yeah. Like, we should not be conflating gender with LGB. How about that? We should be, because we're thinking in terms of organs, aren't we? When it comes to like gay and lesbian? Sex? Alright, Haz is saying, I think Pan is about being attracted to someone regardless of gender, Betty. How do you differentiate from bisexual? Alright, pansexual, bisexual, what's the diff? All I know is it's okay. Yeah. I'm not trying to squeeze out an answer from you. That I'll never get dick. Thanks, Flack. Says Haz. Alright. And yeah, Guru says it's easy to be shallow when it comes to men. It's fun. I think it's because like either side have the same understanding. Since, you know, like same body, pretty much. Yeah. When it comes to like sex, I think we both know what we're looking for. Let's just do it and then go home, kind of thing. But you know, if personality is like a missing puzzle piece that you've been looking for your entire life, I think that's when you find them to be a keeper, and then you find out that he's sleeping with another man. I don't know. Men sleep around, you know. Yeah, Betty's saying, yeah, that's true. But you were talking about men and women. That's prescription. That's prescription to two genders is bi. If you're fine with dating someone who is neither male or female, then that's pan. Right. Betty has a point. Yeah, that's why that's where my confusion comes from, I think. You're not considering that they're male or female, and you're attracted to them sexually. That makes you pan, but at the same time, that makes you bi. but that's essentially what you're saying, Hasno. You're not okay. You're not specifically like nailed onto like male or female. Like it doesn't really matter, right? But that's also the stance for bisexual too, isn't it? For us, myself, doesn't really matter. A hole is a hole and a pole is a pole, says Guru. Yeah, so Enduro says, what's the most fucked up kink in existence? Smut. Oh, snuff films, sorry, not smut. Snuff films. I was gonna say another example, but I feel like that's gonna either make people research what it is or like trigger a memory that nobody asked to be triggered. Yeah. How's it saying? Of course, if I think that, then that's me saying there's only two genders, and that makes me a bigot. You know, you can have contradicting answers. That just means that you have a poor understanding of something, and that's worth questioning. Like, I don't know why we can't admit that, you know. I can believe myself can believe that transgender and gender dysphoria is a real thing. Right? If a person wants to get called a man or woman, I'll abide. Like, I don't have a problem with that. But not to be racist or anything, but yeah, but when it comes to sex, I want to sleep with a cis person. How about that? Penis birth. Ew. Like, baby come out from a tube? All pan people are bi, but all bi people aren't pan. How do you know that? How do you know that? Maybe there is like a subcategory of bisexual people. Amanda's saying, I feel like what I like in women and men at first look so different, but once you see, their personality tends to be similar. Yeah, and like when it comes to pansexuality, I feel like it all depends on the sex drive. My libido is high. It makes Jelly exhausted. But that's what she signed up for, right? But I think when it comes to Has, maybe sex is not much of a priority. Yeah, it's okay. I don't know anything either. I'm just talking shit, you know? Shooting shots and shit, you know? A meme that I cannot repeat anymore. Because Unfortunately, it triggers bad memory for some. Right. Biddy's saying, can we please move on to Depp Heard now? What more is there to talk about? We've already gone over this topic, to be honest. I mean, we can still talk about it, but I think time's up. It's 2 hours, baby. Yeah, 2 hours is up. Do you still want to talk about Johnny Depp and Amber Heard? Well, I think my conclusion was the whole court case. If you support Johnny Depp, if you want to see justice for Johnny Depp, then you should have been the one talking about it. You should have been the one watching it. Because the whole point of it being public is so that people watch it. Because Johnny's side knew that the evidence presented during the divorce case was entirely bullshit. Entirely. Except for, like glass breaking and, the other stuff that were proven to be true during the defamation case. Ovi. I'm sure Johnny has his own toxic side too. I wonder if that was in retaliation to Amber though. I think if I was dating a toxic person, I'll be toxic back too, I think. I'll be a mirror. Yeah, everybody says they're both abusive. I think the intensity is different on both sides. She broke him down, says Betty. Okay, sorry. Yeah, Amanda was saying, I feel like Pan would be anyone, no matter. My ass is itchy. Damn it. Yeah, so I feel like Pan would be. Fuck. I don't know why my ass is itching. Yeah. Would be anyone. Sorry, Amanda. Twice. Twice, I'm sorry. Right. 3 times now. Amanda says, I feel like Pan would be anyone no matter how they perceived. But bisexuality prescribes to men. It moved up. Because Endoro said something. Yeah. Prescribes to men or women specifically. Man and woman. No? Yeah, okay. I don't know. I can't relate. Because I don't look at it that way, but I'm sure it exists. Like that kind of spectrum exists in another person. And, pansexual is has. There you go. Yeah. Like, I just can't relate to that. I know what I, have a boner too. I know what I would find attractive. What I would find magnetic. Oh, sorry. I was reading that sentence thinking deja vu, but then I did read it. Right, never mind. Okay. So yes, Betty's saying now she broke him down. Guru was saying him dating Winona Ryder at 17 while he was 25. Yikes. But that was like a universally okay behavior back in those days. Like, how old is he? Like, some stuff flew by and no one caught it and it just happened. Like, nowadays we have like cameras everywhere and shit gets recorded, like sus behavior is captured, and we grill people based on that. But like back in the days, in like 90s, kids would disappear and no one would know. Like, police wouldn't know what to do. Yeah, Endoro is saying, wash your ass, Shy? Or some lotion on it? It's fucking drying, probably. Absolutely. Like, I am very aggressive when it comes to like wiping my ass. Yeah, Betty's saying some of the evidence she used was clips saying, go put your cigarettes out on somebody else, but she has no scar. I have several cigarette scars from like 15 years ago. She's a hella quick healer. What was the cream that her lawyers were mentioning? They kept mentioning, but you didn't see Amber put this cream on, did you? Like, they repetitively asked the witness the same question. Right. Amanda's saying, I think in a way, they're both bad, just she's worse. Yeah. I think that was the fact. Right. Okay, so as I was saying, I think, and this may be controversial, y'all may hate me, but on Amber Heard and Johnny Depp, I don't give a flying fuck. Who the fuck cares? I'm just mad there's no more Captain Jack Sparrow. Besides that, fluff off. Since when did fluff became trendy in our community? I don't like it. I don't like how Nora's saying it. And I think Wedge is kind of starting to say that too. Right? And I think Peach is like memeing as well. I don't like fluff. I don't know what to say. I thought that was a Flakes' thing, but then everybody else is copying it and now it's lame. Alright, I'm gonna start using fluff now, says Enduro. I mean, you could, but, you know. There's this YouTuber that I watch nowadays, like, because I want to keep up with the drama that occurs on YouTube, because there's like a new generation of like commentary community, you know, coming up, becoming a little trendy, and I wanted to check out from the beginning how this community evolves, right? So it doesn't matter. That whole sentence didn't matter. All you need to know is I've been watching this channel, and this channel still uses gay as a slur. and they say that excuse my ignorance when it comes to the phrases that I say, but retard is often used as well, and they use like a new word called spurg as well, which I'm not familiar with, but apparently that's also a slur. I'm learning from these kids. Yeah. So the point of me bringing that up is no matter how funny it is for you to be using that kind of word, right? Like whether it be to annoy someone or offend someone, or just all in all, generally you're just comfortable using that word. If you still say dank, if you still say lit, if you still say whack. No, whack is okay. Whack is okay. What's the other word? Yeah, dank, swag, lit. You're cringe. Accept it. To me, I think people who still use the N-word, I still cringe. That's like 90s thing. That's like 2000 thing. Why haven't you moved on? And yeah, swag. Gay as well. When you use it as a slur, I kind of cringe. Takes me back to like, you know, like 2005. Like it's almost like you haven't grown one bit. Okay, Haz is off to go to Tesco's and get chocolate strawberries, make chalky straws, and have a lovely time watching Game of Thrones with Flack. Yeah, I'm ending as well. Yeah, if this is where our conversation would end, then this is where the conversation would end. Betty's saying, well, how did you say that? Mint? A Mint was saying, fuck sounds spicier. Right, and Betty hates the R word. Right? Is R word hard R or hard R just retard? You should get yourself checked. Like, what are you, Spanish? What the fuck? What is the question? What is the confusion? Yeah, shit's a fucking whack. I feel like whack is like vintage enough to be used. Like it's still kind of cool to see like Snoop Dogg saying it, and it's understandable if Snoop Dogg says it because he's like, you know, cobweb. He's still a gangster. He's still a gangster, but you know he is aging. It's happening. Time is moving. But it's okay. When you pog, you sound like Wedge. Yeah. Well, pog is like a Twitch term, which I still do kind of cringe, right? But that's because it's a word that I'm not familiar with, and like seeing people use that kind of language, and like people outside of Twitch don't understand. Yeah, I get a little nervous. Maybe like a secondhand embarrassment, maybe. Yeah, I'm literally getting married. I don't know anything about you Zoomers. Sorry, Aka was just telling me this. Yeah, I can't keep up anymore. Yeah, based is a new word, right? It's gonna expire soon. It's gonna be another swag. The more you use it, you know. This is why I brought up these like words. Fluff is going to be another one. The more people use, the less, novel it becomes. Okay? It becomes lame when a lot of people use it. You can be a trendsetter, right? Flakes in this case is a trendsetter. But then your reputation will be tarnished eventually once everybody starts using it. You'll be the origin for how dank came to be. You'll be the first person to say lit. Alright, how's it saying Snoop 45 and looks 65? That's the best advertisement. Wait, no, isn't it the other way around? That's the best advertisement to not smoke weed and low-key made me stop. Also, at the time, he was 45, but looks 65? I don't think he changed one bit right now, though. He hasn't aged a year, like, outside of his body, but, like, you can kind of see with his movement that the weed is actually kicking in real hard. He's pretty mellowed out except for when he plays FIFA. Yeah. But he does more than weed, though. He does other stuff. Right, Amanda's saying, but lit will always be a vibe. Vibe is another word that will die off. The one I can't stand is slay. Slay was ruined after it became trendy. Yeah, so Betty's saying, I still don't know what based is, but I think I'm based. Right, so based means, it's like a core opinion that you can solely agree with, or more like an opinion founded on solid ground. Hold on. Shit. I don't know how to explain based. I know how people use it, I just can't explain it. It's like when people ask me to speak Filipino. Like, this is the moment. Alright, so Flakes is saying, I remain a victim in this circumstance. Fluff you guys. Alright. And Aka's off, and Endura's saying it's gonna be another rebel. Snoop is like 45 now, says Has. He looks 70. Are you sure? I thought he reached the age of like over 50. Maybe I'm wrong. And yeah, Nora is back in. Welcome back. And Gen Z humor is different, says Mint. We circle back to irony real quick. Yeah. I mean, we reached the age of mullet, right? Everybody has a mullet now on TikTok. All the young kids, right? And then it's gonna be back to emo hair. I use vibes all the time. The fudge you on about? Moist. Yeah, moist was another dead language. Dead word. Yeah, based is the yes Chad, says Aka. Mint is saying swag. Swag is cool again because it's ironic. But he's saying peach is a vibe. Nora is saying Chad is the one word I genuinely can't understand. Chad is just a name for a guy who's like a jock. Sigma male. Excuse me. Yeah, should we end it soon? Yeah, Mint is saying the mullet was like last year. Keep up. What is it now? What is it now? Is it that guy from Toji Fushiguro from Jujutsu Kaisen? Everybody has that hair now, and wears the black T-shirt and the fucking that pose. But at some point, when everybody's doing the same thing, and you're just joining in for the sake of, like, you know, following the trend. Bah! Meh! Right? Right. You guys want to do after party? I'm down. I just can't talk much. Like, I wanna eat something. Yeah. Welcome for an after party. You're welcome to join Speak Lamau chat. Right. It has it saying, can we next stream? You wanna stream? Oh, is that what you're saying? I started the trend. And Mint is saying, actually the mullet was like 2019 to 2020, so pre-COVID? I didn't know that. Maybe it's an LA thing. Excuse me. Right, let's see. Has it say, have a full breakdown on what Sigma and Beta and Alpha males mean? Because I don't know. And Mint is saying, it's all about Marc Jacobs having internet vibes. Don't know what that is. I'm just gonna say, I believe you. How about that? Yeah, has it saying, you're just saying that because you know who I'm sexing. Alright, Betty's saying, you know the action. Alright, I'm not following anymore. Anyways, yeah, after party is available for those who wishes to join a conversation with other people. I'm sure you know. Yeah, everybody's familiar with after party. Yeah. For those who are watching this archive, you're welcome to join us through Discord for further conversation or alerts you shall receive through Discord as well. If you want to join us for our next conversation. My name is Mikey Nakada, half Japanese, half Filipino, living in Brisbane City, Australia, and I'm currently 29 years old. For your information, not single, kinda gay. Everything's shaking right now. Oh, it must be a truck driving by. Yeah. Yeah, and other than that, stay alive for those who loves you right now and in the future. Laugh with me in the next stream. What should we talk about next? I believe the next stream should be planned for Monday, but should I take it off? maybe I'll have an upload. And I think Monday, Friday we can keep it on YouTube, and like any other day that I stream, we do on Twitch. Yeah? Good? Okay? Settled. Not taking in opinions. Right. Yes! Haku always complains when I'm talking loud. Okay. Okay, leaving. Bye, guys. Bye. Bye. Good night, everybody. Bye. Bye.